All right, it is turning out to be a very exciting election, and well, if exit pollsters thought they had it all sorted, they had all the answers, they knew exactly what was going to happen in this election and who had voted how, who was going to win and with how many numbers, they had another thing coming. Because if there is one thing this election has proven so far, it is that you can never take the Indian voter for granted, and once again a lot of exit pollsters will end up with egg on their faces because frankly their projections have been way off the mark. Let's look at the big India picture at this hour, little past 6 p.m., 1 p.m. I beg your pardon, and let's look at where the numbers stand currently. NDA is at 299, India Alliance 225, doing much better than expected. Remember, many pundits and pollsters had practically written off the India Alliance, written its obituary. They predicted it was going to be one of the worst defeats ever for the opposition party. Remember, the BJP's big slogan was "Ab ki baar 400 par." It doesn't look like the NDA is going to get anywhere close to 400. The big question, which is now in fact being asked, is whether the BJP can cross the majority mark of 272 on its own, or whether it is going to depend on NDA allies to form the next government. That alone could make all the difference in this election. Yes, the NDA does look poised to form the next government. Prime Minister Modi does look poised to return for a historic third consecutive term. However, the numbers that we are looking at now tell a completely different story from what the exit polls had predicted just a couple of days ago. All right, before I go across to my guests, let's now look at the individuals who could emerge as the big kingmakers in this election. Who are we talking about? Nitish Kumar. Let's start with Bihar. What's happening in Bihar? Can we please have the graphics up on Bihar? I'll tell you why the Bihar story is very interesting. Because Nitish's JDU has, going by these trends, it is set to pick up 15 seats. The BJP, which had thought it would do better than its ally, is at the moment looking at 13 seats, and it is 4 seats for the India Alliance. While the India Alliance hasn't done very well in Bihar, but the real surprise packet in Bihar has been Nitish Kumar. Remember, there was so much speculation over recent days that Nitish Kumar may not carry on as chief minister for much longer, that the BJP may not want to go into the next Bihar assembly election with Nitish Kumar in the saddle, that, you know, some said he might be shifted to a Raj Bhavan, others said he might be brought to the center by the BJP-led NDA and be given a portfolio in the Modi cabinet, while a BJP leader, Samrat Chaudhary or somebody else could be asked to replace him as Chief Minister of Bihar. But all that speculation can be put to rest for now because Nitish's party has actually done better than the BJP. What does that mean? Is Nitish Kumar going to emerge as one of the big kingmakers in this election? A man who has become synonymous with Ayaram Gayaram politics in recent years, but it looks like you can never count Nitish Kumar out.